All right, you guys, I'm gonna show you how to make this wonderful and tender beef pot roast, you guys. I'm gonna show you how to make it a Caribbean beef pot roast. So let's get into it. All right, you guys, so we're gonna get ready to do this, Caribbean style pot roast. First, we're gonna sear it. I'm not gonna use flour in it this time. Normally, I would use in my other videos you've seen with my beef pot roast. So what I do is, I'm gonna be searing this. So I have some lard that I had left over, a jar, stuff like that. I'm gonna use that is what I'm gonna be searing it in. You know what I'm saying? More the beef, the better, you guys. It's a pretty simple recipe to hook up, put together. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let this melt down, and I'm gonna sear the steak in a second. All right, so what we have here is a 2-pound chuck roast. Nice, pretty nice size. Got a good marbling in it. Probably wanted this on here. What I did was, this is how you kind of like I said, build your flavors. I used a different ingredient, you guys, soy sauce. Yes, if you look into a lot of Caribbean dishes, they do use soy sauce. It's a good umami flavor. So I used that to marinate it in, and what I did was I seasoned it with my fajita seasoning right here. So these are two good ones. So the fajita seasoning and this. So now it's time to put the beef, sear it up. So I'm gonna get ready to go over to sear it up. Now the temperature pretty much came to a high heat. So what we're gonna do is sear it in the pan. Like I said, I'm not doing it. Normally I would do it with, flour, but this time not. I'm just gonna sear it like a steak on each side for probably no more than probably 1 or 2 minutes, and that's it, you guys. I'm gonna use some of this juice when we get ready to make put in the Dutch oven, finish it off. But yeah, so if you're gonna be noticing, I'm gonna be building flavors. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna get ready to stir this up, and I'm gonna flip it over in a minute. All right, so we're gonna make this au jus, first, and we're gonna put it into our Caribbean pot roast. So what you wanna do is first have, 3 cups of beef broth. Next, you wanna have 1 spoon of, Walkerswood. You can do mild or hot, it's up to you. Next, you wanna have 1 to 2 tablespoons of, liquid smoke. Now you can leave that out, but this will give it a little Caribbean flair and smell. It's gonna be hickory, and 3 or 4 dabs of soy sauce, you guys, and that's all you need. Mix it up, make sure everything is in, and we will be putting it into our Dutch oven with our pot roast to finish our cooking. But last but not least, don't forget to have a tablespoon of garlic, and that's all. All right, you guys, so now we got a good color on it. Seared it on both sides. That's what you want it to look like. You know what I'm saying? Take it on out. Put it to the side. Let it sit there and rest. Now you see all that yummy goodness at the bottom? Throw your onions on top. These are about 2 medium-sized onions. Like I said, we want to make sure we get all this flavor in here. Throw your celery in. That's about a half a cup of celery. Get all of it in there. So you want to use all of this at the bottom of your pot. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what you're gonna put in with your Caribbean pot roast. And add in about that's about 4, gold potatoes. Put them in, you guys. We just stirring it for a little color and using a little flavor that's in there, and that's it. And I'm gonna take it out. Now you know what I'm saying, you want to add a little bit, of soy sauce. You know what I'm saying here? Just a little bit. There you go. Add a little flavor. It's gonna suck up all of that yummy goodness up in there. And last but not least, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna add in a little Jamaican jerk seasoning. So I told you it's gonna have a little Caribbean flair into it. Just season a little bit. You don't need a lot, because we got a lot of flavors coming from all angles of this dish. So put about probably a good 2 tablespoons, and that's it. And that's all you need, you guys. So I'm gonna let this do this thing. And I'm gonna get ready to finish it up and put it into the Dutch oven and stick it in the oven. Oh, don't forget to put your oven on 400 degrees. It might sound like a lot, but you know what I'm saying, it's not, because the Dutch oven is gonna protect your meat and vegetables. All right, this is how you get it done in real quick fashion. But if you wanna do it, keep it at 350 degrees, you can, but it'll make you take longer. All right, so see you in a second. Okay, now it's time to put everything in the pot. Put everything at the bottom. Now you probably heard the sizzle, right? So this is something that you can, if you would like to do. You know, so this is what I did. What I did was I put my Dutch oven into the oven, let it heat up, so it would be on cold. You know what I'm saying? Helps already have the Dutch oven at temperature. And one thing I like about putting my vegetables on the bottom, because I like to put my pot roast on top. So now we just add in, you know, so 3 cups, you know what I'm saying, beef broth with all the little ingredients that I told you that we'll put in here, you know, cover it up. All right, so everything's in, everything's on top, and it's time to stick it in the oven to get it tender, guys. You know, so use all the flavor you got, all the seasoning, and that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? What you could do is, if you want to add some more stuff, you want to add carrots, you know, you want to add some beans. Maybe I'm going to add some little, you know, beans in here. Well, I think it was lentil beans or whatever like that, but didn't have any. So let's put this in the oven, put the temperature on 400 degrees, or I would say be on the safe side, put it on 375 degrees. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry about it. And check back on it in about a good hour. All right, you guys, see you in a minute. All right, so I had it in there in the oven for about a good 2 hours and 30 minutes, you know, on 400 degrees. Now you can actually, you know what I'm saying, lower the temperature, lower than that. But, you know what I'm saying, I just pulled it out. Looks like it's tender. What y'all think, guys? Looks pretty good. Smell-o-vision is on point. You know, let me get a little spoon for you guys to check it on out. Tell me what you think. You know, till it's real tender. It's ready. Potatoes is ready. What y'all think? The beef is ready. There you go. So I'm about to actually get ready to plate it up and get ready to eat. Thanks for stopping by. See you in the next one.